Let's move on to, do you know your ABCs? In this problem, Farmer John's cows have been having a daily online gathering on the Moose video platform. For fun, they made a simple number game to play during the meeting to keep themselves entertained. Elsie has three positive integers, A, B, and C, where A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to C. These integers are supposed to be secret, so she will not directly share these numbers, but instead she gives Bessie 7 numbers, which aren't necessarily distinct, between the range 1 and a million, claiming that they are A, B, C, A plus B, B plus C, and C plus A, and A plus B plus C in some random order, which we don't know. Given the list of these 7 numbers, help Bessie determine what A, B, and C are. And the answer is always unique. So the key thing here is that they are positive integers. So then it's pretty obvious that A is always going to be the smallest number out of these 7, because by this inequality, B is bigger than or equal to, and then C is bigger than or equal to A. So we know A is always guaranteed to be the smaller of B and C, and if we sum two positive integers, so A plus B, this is guaranteed going to be bigger than A. C plus A is going to be bigger than A because it's in the sum. B plus C is going to be bigger than A because we know that B and C are bigger than or equal to A. And then A plus B plus C has A in it, so we know that this sum is going to be bigger than A itself because they're positive integers. So the first thing to note is that, put it on the side here. Oops, do that. Is that too big? This is weird. Okay, here. We know that A is the smallest of the 7 numbers, right? Right? So given any 7 numbers, we know the smallest is always going to be A. Using the same logic, we know the biggest is always going to be A plus B plus C. Well, that's because we're summing all the positive integers, and A plus C is in A plus B plus C. Here, the A and a C here. Because like this has 1A, 1B, 1C. This has 1A, 1C. This sum has 1C, 1B. This sum has 1B, 1A. And these aren't even sums. These just have the numbers themselves. Since this has all A, B, and C and they're positive integers, this is the biggest sum. So this is always going to be the largest of the 7 numbers, which is the next thing. Put it here then. A plus B plus C is the largest of the 7. And now, once we know that, do we know what A is? And we know what A plus B plus C is. Now to determine what B and C are, we just have to notice that B is always going to be the second smallest number. So we know A is going to be the smallest number. Now, can C be the second smallest number? Well, it can be if B is equal to C. But since B is always guaranteed to be less than equal to C, we know that B for sure is always going to be the second smallest number. Now, A plus B we know is going to be bigger than B because B is in the term. B plus C we know is going to be bigger than B because B is in this sum. C plus A is bigger than B because firstly A is a positive integer and C is bigger than or equal to B. So by that we know that B plus A is less than equal to C plus A because B is less than equal to C. And we know this is less than B. So, sorry, we know B plus A has to be bigger than B because B is in the sum itself and A is a positive integer. So we know that all these 4 terms are for sure going to be bigger than B. And now since B is also in this sum, we know A plus B plus C is bigger than B. So B is guaranteed to be the second smallest number, which is the third thing to keep track. B is the second smallest So now we know what A is, which is the smallest. We know what B is, which is the second smallest. And to find C, that is the same thing as A plus B plus C minus A minus B. And we know what A plus B plus C is because that's the largest term. We know what A is, we know what B is. So now we know what A, B, and C are, and that is just what we output. So yeah, let's get to coding this. Let's do VS Code. Issues here? Oh, okay. Let me just quickly pull this up. Yeah, CPP. We want this to be a USACO one. Okay, and what are our inputs? Our inputs are going to be the 7 numbers. So let's just make a vector to store all these 7 numbers. And we know the numbers are all going to be integers between 0 and a million. Let's just call this vector A. And this is of size 7. So for int I between 0 and 7, I think this should work. We read in the 7 inputs. And then we sort the vector. So this is now the numbers in the array will be sorted from smallest to largest. And now we want to know what A is. So A is going to be the, I can't call it this. I'll call it big A. The number A is going to be the smallest number in this set, which is going to be A0. The number B is going to be the second smallest. And then we know that A plus B plus C is going to be the last. So then how do we, okay, we output them all in the same line. So C out A, B, and then we also C out C, which is A plus B plus C minus A minus B. And the CP judge is failing. So I can now run this. And it passed. Perfect. Okay, what is the weird name here now? Okay, we don't have to, but this must be one of the newer problems then. Yeah, okay, from 2020. So there's no weird input output. So I think this should be sufficient. So we're doing C++. We are doing do you know your ABCs? And voila.